Today we're catching some sun and waves with Terry, a QHS admin whose life is as vibrant and refreshing as a seaside breeze. What currents brought him to the sunny shores of the quantum shift? Let's surf behind the scenes to see the waves he's been riding.
My name is Terry. I live in San Diego, California. I was actually born here too, a little over 77 years ago. I was born in San Diego, and I'm still here. I'm 77 years of age. I got 3 kids and a foster daughter that we raised, and we just delivered twins, and the other baby's like 19 months old. I've got 4 other grandchildren, and I got 1 son and 2 other daughters. Got a fantastic wife that helps me. When I was in the Army, they said, "You got them, light them up." So I started smoking. Even though I was a drill instructor and I ran, I was athletic till I was about 70 years of age. It didn't really do a difference. I was doing so much damage. Now, my situation, because I have COPD, and now I have pulmonary hypertension, they cannot close up that hole. If not, the right side of my heart might blow up. And that's what the fear is at. And I'm not eligible for any kind of a transplant because of my age, no lung transplants. And, but I went in the Army. I was there for my 2 years, and I was a drill instructor in infantry. And I learned a lot about life. I learned how to work with people. I ran my own companies for the last 50-some years. And that's like basically how I met Cynthia, the lady that's in charge of this whole company we have here, which is huge. So I'm very appreciative of all the effort and time everybody's putting into it. And you guys you will be too. Once you get to know the group, the membership, everybody else involved in it. There's a lot of very helpful people who have dedicated a lot of time. I've been both blessed and cursed because I've got some VA benefits. So I'm in a VA hospital right now getting some treatment there for my lungs. And I've got what they call a pulmonary hypertension, which means I got a shunt in my heart. It's not getting any blood and oxygen from the one side to the other, and they can't correct it. No surgery, because I could actually pass away from that. And but I'm a battler, and I believe in what we're doing right now. I'm 1,000% behind it. And in fact, I've got some of the hospital doctors here that are actually going to be following up with us on some of our new stuff that we're doing. The problem is I really can't walk around, and I can't even walk with a walker right now because my oxygen level goes from a 95 straight down to a 60, and which means you can't do anything. And I don't want to pass out, and I'm doing breathing treatments. I'm getting some treatments right now. When I say this is 60 liters of oxygen, which is a lot. And they wean you off of that. And hopefully I can leave here in a couple more days. I've been here since last Monday. I've spent as many as 90 days in here. It started off with me getting, they call it COVID pneumonia. And then when I was in, 30 days later, I got another pneumonia. And then 30 days later, another pneumonia. So I spent 90 days the first round trip. I've spent 60 days 4 times now. And now I'm here for just a few days and hope that's all, and go home and start working on this again and waiting for our new stuff to come in. Because I'm 1,000% believer. I had my arm stuck under the hood of a truck for 2 hours and had nerve damage. And as we're going along now, after 3 years from the current machines that we have, I feel better. Not 100%, but I'm there, much better. And the support that I see from our group of people is fantastic. A lot of dedication from the people, and a lot of knowledge is coming out of people too. We got people that are very intelligent in some of these areas that we're talking about, and we've got a lot of doctors that are really want to heal people, not just be a medicator, which I think is more important. So it's and the further along we get with our studies, and the more advancement we get, we're better off. Go up to the high Sierras, where I used to go, take my grandsons and teach them how to river fish, and so I can get to an elevation too. I can't go anywhere. I'm pretty much stuck in a sea level area, which is okay. But I want to be able to be noble and mobile on my own. I don't want to have everybody helping me all the time. I want to go back to where I was. And if everything comes out the thing we think it is, I should be able to do that. And I won't need a cane or anything else. But it's when things boil up on you, I'm going to tell you guys one thing at a time. I broke my hip in an accident, and it was something really dumb. And then I've had that done, and then I'm going through this pulmonary rehab. I got a hernia. Well, you can't correct anything. You can't have surgeries because of what I've got. So I can't fix the hernia. I can't fix the hip. And got a cataract. Can't fix that either. So guess what? It's all going to be fixed now. That's what I'm looking forward to. I just want to go for a walk with my wife on the beach. When you got diabetes and things are starting to get corrected, and they're not doing any more insulin and stuff, it's kind of amazing. Their pain threshold comes down, and I just noticed the other day my beard's starting to grow black here again. And you just saw that this morning. Wow, look at that. This has all been white. And I just appreciate the dedication and work that this group of people put out on benefit of us. It's fantastic. And just so people can understand, we're not making a lot of money. That's not where we're at right now. Our deal is to heal people. It'll all come together for everybody. And there's certain things we're all working on right now. If it happens, it will be fine. And it's not just for our country. The goal is for the world. And got a fantastic doctor. He's been doing this since probably before my son was born. He's 52. So it's kind of a neat thing. And when you start studying the history, I've known Cynthia for many, many years. We've worked together in my business. She worked in my practice with me. That's unbelievable how many hours she puts in. And she doesn't give up. And she'll start at 6 in the morning and get done at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I talked to her last night, and I'm on a different time zone than her. But the thing that I'm looking at right now is that I believe in the concept. And the more you people can study what our bodies are actually made of, the easier it is for you to understand the concept. If you also can go back and look a little bit in history, and study what Tesla was doing back in 1896, when the pharmaceutical companies came in and went, "Oh no, we don't want that. We'll pay for medical school." So they went to the FDA, they went to the AMA. Actually, they formed the AMA, the pharmaceutical companies. It wasn't done by doctors. So the American Medical Association was actually established by the pharmaceutical industry. And instead of teaching people how to heal people, they taught them how to medicate. And that's pretty sad. So we're hoping now that we can come back in time here now and release to the world the things that are done either holistically or with the machinery that we're doing right now. So people can actually get an understanding. They pulled that from us. Why would you pull on natural stuff that God gave us and say you can't use it anymore? Wow, because there's no money doing it. They can't patent. You can't patent honey. You can't patent a flower, okay? And they knew that, so the wealthy people became more wealthy, and we became more sick, and we became more reliant on what they've given us now. And I'm not ungrateful right now for where I'm at. I just think if this would have happened to me 10 years ago, I would have had no hope, none. I'd just be here, just go away. And right now, I'm okay, but my goal is what we're doing, and I do believe in it, and I've got 1,000% support from my family, and it's one step at a time.
Join us on the Prequel, where every story matters and every voice is heard. Because here at QHS, we're all about healing, learning, and growing together.